Hey guys, it's Matt from TOTALmtg here, and today we are doing a deck tech of a nice little deck that I made the other day, which I call Mono Black Control. It's a standard deck. Played it down my local game shop the other day and it performed very well, especially against one of the neck decks, Jeskai Ascendancy. So without further ado, let's see what we have in the deck. So we start off with the one and only Thoughtseize. Good for picking away certain cards. Not so good against maybe aggro decks. I know there's a lot of aggro decks out there, and obviously that they can try and pick you off very quickly. But in the sideboard, I do have Despise, maybe to swap them over, to save the 2 life. So we run 4 of them. New card, but an old card. It's Duress. Like Thoughtseize as well. Obviously, the idea is just control them, pick everything away, take away their instants and sorceries. Can do that with those cards. Run 4 of them. On to Read the Bones. Very good. Lets you scry 2, then draw 2 cards as well. Good card. It's a good card draw card for black. Run a couple of them. Then a card that I've been trying out, one from the new set, Dragons of Takir, Damnable Pact. Not overstruck on this card at the moment. I found maybe I wanted to use Signing Blood instead, so I'm maybe going to flip between the 2. Let me know what you think of this card. I just find it a bit more versatile, as it potentially could be used as a kill card for more than 2 power. Obviously, like Signing Blood can as well, but it only does if they've got 2 life left. This potentially could be for more. Run a couple of them. Let me know what you think of that, guys. Then on to the kill spells. We have a lot of aggro kill in this deck. We run a couple of Bile Blight in the main board. Murderous Cut. Run a couple of them. Hero's Downfall. Destroy target creatures and planeswalkers. Very good card, Hero's Downfall. Run a full set of 4 of them. And then Crux of Fate. Obviously, there's a lot of dragons in there. There's a lot in the new set coming out. A lot of people are playing dragons. Crux of Fate is just a good board wipe for us. So run a full set of Crux of Fates. Then on to an old card, but is new for the new standard. Ultimate Price. Destroy target monocolored creature. Very good against Courser Crewfigs, Rabble Masters, Pelucrinus, Stormbreath Dragons, anything like that. Ultimate Price for 2 mana will kill those spells. So that's where I run a full out of them. And then we go on to the creatures. Running Gurmag Angler. Literally, I can obviously get it out a bit quicker because I've got a lot of low mana spells there. So if I do need to get a quick creature out, Gurmag Angler has Delve. It's a big bot. It's a 5/5. So it deals with Siege Rhinos, deals with Tassigers. The card I may be looking to change in case just to try something different from the new set is Deathbringer Regent. The 5/6 flyer. It does cost 7 mana though, but has an ability of when it enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand and there's 5 or more other creatures on the battlefield, it destroys all others. But for the moment, Gurmag Angler is doing a good deed for me. And then hopefully the winning card is the one and only Ugin. We run a full set of Ugins, all 4 of them. Vital to have 4 because obviously we've only got the 4 creatures in the Anglers. Hoping to win with them, and obviously Ugin as well. Not much to say about Ugin. It's a brilliant card. It automatically goes to, it's a 7 loyalty, goes to plus 9. 3 damage to target creature or player, and you can obviously use it for the exile as well straight away. And of course, there's no reason why it won't die as well, because there's a lot of token decks out there. You can can zero the X, kill all those tokens. Ugin is just a brilliant card. Onto the lands. It's just swamps and 4 Radiant Fountains. I put the Radiant Fountains in there basically just potentially 8 life there. Could be coming handy, the odd life here and there, because obviously it is control. And there's a lot of fast decks out there, although say I did play fast deck in the Jeskai Ascendancy and it did cope with it quite well. So it's 20 swamps. I did try 25 land once, but then I've gone back down to 24. So obviously that's the main deck. There's a lot of control there. There's a lot of kill spells. Hopefully get them with the Gurmag Angler and the Ugins in the end, and hopefully we can just kill them with everything that we have before that. Take everything away from them with the Duresses, Thoughtseizes. and then win the game from there. So if we go off to the sideboard, sideboard has a lot more hate in it. You know, if you come against the token decks or anything like that, Drowning Sorrows, run a couple of them. Another 2 Bile Blights, which also come in. Any burn decks, I like bringing in Pharika's Cure, just because obviously it gives us 2 life as well. Kills a lot of their creatures, you know, does 2 damage to their creatures, kills Rabble Masters, Air of the Wilds, anything like that. 3 Pharika's Cures. Just run the 1 Palace Siege, just put that in there. Not really had to bring it in yet. Do like, you know, the bottom bit at the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses life, you gain 2 life, so it's just a bit more life gain for a control deck. At the beginning of your upkeep as well, return target creature card. Obviously we've only got the Anglers, but if we get one out early and it gets killed, you know, later in the game potentially we can bring one back as well. As I said before, I run 4 Despise in the sideboard, just in case the Thoughtseize is going to cost me too much life against the quick burn decks or token decks. You know, I can just swap it over. Obviously it's not as good as Thoughtseize, but we've got Duress as well. This can take away creatures and planeswalkers, and you know, Duress can do the rest. And the card that I really like that you know, won me a few games the other day was Self-Inflicted Wound. Costs 2 mana, target, it's only sorcery speed, but opponent sacrifices a green or white creature and they lose 2 life. Had a friend of mine play the new Wichita Dragon. He only managed to play it, you know, get it down, and then I got rid of it the next turn. It was his only creature, and you know, I got rid of it with this. Obviously very good against rhinos or anything like that. So I run 3 of them. Let me know what you think of the deck, guys. I would suggest, if you can put the deck together, try it your next Friday Night Magic. A lot of people are going multicoloured. This is obviously mono black. I am a fan of mono decks. Used to play mono blue and mono black, you know, back in the before rotation with the Pack Rats and Master Wave mono blues and stuff like that. You know, this is something that maybe people won't be thinking of coming up against. Let me know what you think of Damnable Pact. You know, if you think I should maybe swap it for Signing Bloods. And you know, if you run it, let me know how it performs at your local shop. So I hope you like this deck, guys. Please leave a like and subscribe. I'll also leave a link below for our Twitter. You can follow us on Twitter for any updates that we might be having. Let you know when the videos are coming out. Also look at all our other, we've got some good versus videos on there with tiny leaders. Thanks a lot for watching today, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks a lot.